Okay, so hi guys, and we're back for the second part of the show. Our new guest that we have on set with Fumiji is Sean Renee Williams. Hey, how are you?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's great to have you on the show. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
So Sean Renee is an artist in acting. He's an actor. He's a theatre director, and he's also a poet. Well, I think I got to know you by being a poet.
Yeah,
as a
that's
poet.
right.
I saw you writing some notes years back, years back, literally. I remember that day. And we're in uni, actually, university.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes,
That's
I
right.
remember.
Go
So
way
it's
back.
great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Do you want to tell the viewers a little about yourself?
Well, I'm an actor, a poet, and a theatre director. But my first love was poetry. Mm-hmm. It was poetry. I even wrote my first, sort of 14-page book called The Shornography, which is.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Yeah, no, not many people did, and because it was of a salacious title, they just thought, oh, it's going to be a lot of racy stuff, which it was. But there was some other stuff, in regards to myself. That was my first introductory piece. And then I just, wrote a lot of, small poetry books and so forth. I'm still writing to this day, and there's one that I'm currently writing called 59 as a homage to my father, who just less than 11 months ago passed away at the age of 59.
I'm so sorry to hear about that,
It's absolutely fine. And it's this whole thing with dealing with grief.
Yeah.
And it's just, some people look at it as a bit of a taboo issue, especially in the black community. Keep, putting up and shut and just plodding on, as they say. And I don't do that, I do cry.
Yeah.
Big 6 foot, so-and-so, long hair and a beard, I cry.
Yeah.
Because I miss my father.
Yeah.
And not just miss him a little bit, I miss him a lot. And just, not Friday gone, but 2 weeks ago, it was my birthday. It was like the first birthday without him, so that was painful in itself.
Yeah.
The first birthday. For the rest of my life, I'm never going to see him, at least not physically.
Yeah,
You know
I know with grief, I know it was difficult for you to even come on the show to speak about it, but that's why I didn't really want to say it unless you spoke about it, because I wanted you to be able to express yourself if you felt, because like you said, there is this thing about grief. I do find, which tends to be with the black community more, that we do tend to hold that in and we don't really deal with that issue. And, because of that, you're holding a lot of things, and it's quite sad. It's quite sad, and I know it hasn't been something you have been easily been able to deal with. Yeah. Yeah. So.
It's not easy at all. It's this is one of those situations you never know until it happens to you. My goodness, it only felt like the other day we lost him, but it's, next month will be a full year since he passed, and it's to say it's devastating is an understatement. Really devastating.
Yeah. For me personally, I've never lost anyone close to me. And I'm obviously praying they stay long. Obviously, we know death is part of life. Do you understand? One way or the other, eventually, we're all going to go, but we don't expect it now. Like for me, 59 is still quite young.
It is. It
is young, it's still very young.
Yeah.
So it is something that I feel like I would never really be able to comprehend it right now or imagine it, because obviously I've never, but I do know people, and sometimes it's really hard because I really don't know what to say.
Yeah, of course.
I find it so hard at that point, what do I really say to that person?
Yeah. It's always that issue where they say, oh, sorry about your dad and sorry about this. And although they mean well, which they do, it's one of those ones where, you know what, it's not going to bring it back.
Yeah.
And that's the devastating blow of it all, that he's not coming back.
Yeah.
No matter all the sorries in the world, although they mean well.
Yeah.
I take every side, I take any condolence that I can get or that people throw at me. I take that. But it really is a difficult issue, to just plod on and, just carry on, He was my world. He still is, and it's a rarity in black community. No offense to the black community, but where fathers, men will procreate children and do a runner. My dad stuck it out. Even as a grown man like myself, he was there for me. And just hearing that dreaded call on the 23rd of July 2020, about 12 o'clock, I said, Renee, your father passed away. I said, no, that can't be right. And went back to sleep. And, on the WhatsApp statuses, I saw his picture. So, rest in peace, gone, but never forgotten. Oh, you were gone too soon. Can't believe this is happening. So I ran back to the guy and I said, he's really dead. And it's just like, it's like the sound of, glass smashing.
Yeah,
it's the sound of glass smashing and everything just.
I'm so sorry.
No.
I don't want you to.
It's my fault. I brought it up. It was my fault, and I take full responsibility for that.
I'm so sorry. We can.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, I just believe that how you're opening up now and being very vulnerable. I feel like it's definitely a healing process for you, because every time we choose to open up and choose to be vulnerable, you're definitely climbing up the ladder. So if you feel like crying, you should allow yourself to be, because it is healing. And as Stella was saying earlier, that's death is what brings us all together. Death and birth is what connects us all. I believe that we're just temporarily leaving here, this earth.
That's right.
That our fleshly body will definitely stay on this earth, and our spirit will live on. So you are 100%, I believe you're going to see him again. So he's probably where he is right now is in peace, healthy.
Probably having a good laugh.
He's thinking, what is he doing?
He's probably thinking he can't wait. I think what it is that when you're so used to somebody and you've been so because I can't imagine it possibly. I know how close I am with my family, and just not having them here. It's like your world. That was your world. But we got to remember, like for me, G just said that. We're going to leave here one day. We're not going to be here. And I'm sure they're looking down from heaven and he's, like she just said, and they're going to be like, we can't wait for you to come here and see what I'm enjoying. And they just want us to be here and say, continue living, keep fighting for what you're fighting, keep doing what you're doing till you make that difference, and I'll see you again. So in a way, it is sad that he died so soon. And there was no time, beforehand. But like you said, I guess the positive thing you can take out of this is that knowing you're going to see him again one day.
Yeah. I always used to say the saying, we're here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah. But that's led you back into your acting again.
It has, yeah. Because, and that's due to the whole coronavirus issue, that a whole lot of filming that we were supposed to do has just been put on hold because of the whole COVID issue. But before the first lockdown, we just shot a film which is now picking up a lot of traction from the beginning of this year as we speak. So it's still picking up traction, called this is how so wrapped up in my own emotions that I forget the film I'm talking about. This is in back. Getting Out.
Okay, Getting Out. That's awesome.
It's about it's the issue of knife crime and racism.
Oh wow. Okay.
Which is still a big problem we're facing, not just in this country but worldwide also. Focusing on those two factors, which is racism and knife crime. And we would just. It was a good, albeit it was a short film, but it had so much fun. And it reminded me that I still have a purpose and a dream to fulfill. And we're also currently filming another piece, same company, but we're doing another film called Misunderstood, which is about autism.
Okay.
We're now just doing films which have meaning, as opposed to competing with the likes of Noel Clark and this kidulthood business and all that sort of stuff. We're not here to be like another version of a street film. We're here to put
meaning to what you're doing, and I think that's very vital. That's very important. It's not just about making another film that's but showing what impact can I do. What's the meaning? What are you trying to tell? What are you trying to give? What information are you giving the people who are watching this? It's very important.
Absolutely. We've got another idea for teen pregnancy. For which is another taboo issue.
That's needed.
You know, but it still needs to be talked about because you know, we've got high-rated teen pregnancies in Newcastle alone, for example, where the teen pregnancy rate is just through the roof, and the fathers are doing a runner. That alone is not good. So, you know, you've got single parent households, you know, with a child with no father who's around. He's probably living across the road but is not doing anything for the child. But he's on to the next one and on to the next one.
But what can a teenager really do? They're still living with their parents.
Yes, a whole dangerous cycle of children bringing children.
Yeah, and that's really what it is. Oh, wow. Powerful. You know, we're here. It's been great having both of you on the set.
Thank you so much.
It was lovely really hearing your story from G. And obviously, I know you ended up being with that partner of yours, you know, and having a beautiful family.
Thank you.
So, which is wonderful. And obviously, you're now doing your singing and your music as well.
I am.
Yep. And
I'm using it to, you know, inspire. I think inspirational could be in any way. Through music, through words, through just you being yourself. I'm just enjoying each moment, you know, of life. And I think that, and enjoying the process. I've stopped running away from the process because now I've got more understanding. When you don't have understanding, you always want to get away from everything, innit? And I wrote a song called If I Could Turn Back Time. It's not released yet. It's in my album. And I wrote that song because I thought in my spirit that if I could turn back time, I won't be where I am now, and I won't be who I am now, you know? So everything that I've been through has been a process and has been molding my character. Even who I am now has made me who I am now. So I feel like everything that we're all going through in life is definitely molding us to who we're to become, who God has called us to become. So my duty, I believe, right now, how I am now, I'm here to serve. I'm a server. Because, you know, leadership, you know, in a way means serving, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I'm a spirit of serving, and I'm always influencing the next generation, inspiring the next generation, whether it's on social media, whichever way. Oh, I need to say something quickly. I need to say something.
Okay, go on.
Okay. You know, when I told you that I got to know God and I started getting intimacy with the Lord, I started asking questions about my life. Before I released my songs and all that, after I released my songs and all that, I was meant to release my album, and I asked the Lord, what is my next chapter? Because it says, if you ask, you receive. And the Lord said to me, you're gonna have a baby. And I was like, just having a laugh, mate, you know, having a baby now, I don't think so, not at this age, you know. And the Lord's like, yeah, you're going to have a baby. It got 2 people to confirm it to me. And to cut the story short, I got pregnant, had a baby. She's 2 years old now, bless her soul. So that's like a big gap to my first and second born. And again, I keep asking the Lord. For me, what I'm trying to say is, if you know the Lord, if you're a Christian, I feel like connecting with God's Spirit and asking really helps to narrow, you know, to show you what path you have to walk. After all that, the Lord said to me that I should not release my album yet, that He wanted me to go to university. And before that, I was having dreams for about a year. I keep seeing myself in uni and I didn't understand what was going on. I keep seeing students everywhere in books. I'm like, what the heck? What is this? The Lord sent me to uni. So right now I'm studying my business BA. I'm in my 2nd year. And I literally I had a dream that I saw my name on the seat. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, okay, call the uni, right, book myself in.
And you're still in uni?
And I'm still in uni.
Sorry, if you don't mind me, can you please, do you mind sharing your age?
I'm 40. I just turned 41, actually.
So anyone can go to uni at any time, you see? It's never late.
Do you know what?
It's never late.
Stella, age is only a number. This is another thing that the Lord spoke to me in my spirit. We are human beings that go through experiences in life. And if you, again, it's to do your mindset and your mentality. If you go around thinking age is this, age is that, then you're going to be limiting yourself and how you see things, you know. I had my son is 22, my second one is going to be 15, and my third one is 2. I had that when I was 40, you know, and my body feels like I'm 23. Actually, don't lie to you, this is the best time of my life because all my 20s, I was smoking. So I didn't really know what life was. I didn't really, and even though I was experiencing what I was experiencing. So I can tell you right now that I'm living my best life.
That's amazing.
I am
Yeah,
cleaning my spirit.
It shows.
I am cleaning my health. Are you with me?
Yeah.
I might stutter in my words sometimes, but I am the best of me right now.
Yeah.
And I just want to give and let people, just shout it out to people and say, stop limiting yourself, stop thinking of age and this kind of limitation, star signs and all that. Forget all that. Just shift it off and just do you.
That's amazing. That's what it's all about. Well, thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you so much.
I know I'm putting you on the spot now, quickly, but literally, do you have a poem you could quickly share with us?
Oh, whoa. I didn't come prepared for that.
Give it to us.
No. Oof, no, you really put me on the spot because if I'd have known this in advance, I would have done it.
I'm sure you've got something.
No, I don't.
You must have something.
I don't, unfortunately.
Something?
Yeah. No, nothing. I'm so sorry. I do apologise.
It's okay.
You can find them on my Instagram.
Okay, yeah, share your Instagram with everyone.
My Instagram is the actor Rene Olivier. That's TheActorReneOliviere.
Okay, thank you. And you? Your socials?
You can hook me up on as Fumige, Funmige. Know that name. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whole social media. Hit me up on there.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for coming
Stella.
on.
Thank you
I
very
really
much,
appreciate this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So, guys, it's over. It's finished for this show. But I will be seeing you again next week. So have a beautiful week. Bye.